What's up, people? Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another match reaction for the Arsenal on the Cup Chasers podcast. They have gone to PSV and drawn 1-1 in the final Champions League game of the season. It's in the books, and we have topped the group. We knew that going in, and so I was happy to see that everyone seemed to get through the game unscathed. We will obviously be monitoring reports. Hopefully, they will have remained healthy, not injured. That was the main thing today. Speaking of, when the lineup come out, I was not happy to see Saliba and Gabriel in the lineup. Now, it may be a case of he's had to name the Champions League squad, so these are the only names we have. I understand injuries in the center back position, but if that's not the case, and he was able to perhaps bring up some of the youngsters from the youth academy, the youth squads, I would have done that instead. Uh, but we got through it, so it ended up being all right. And I think when he plays a strong team like that in a game like this, that means nothing at all. It's important that the players who come into the team show that they want to have some minutes, show that maybe they deserve minutes in the first team. I thought that as a team, they executed the same game plan. You could see that it was Arteta's tactics, the same way we always try to play, very controlled, very calm, keep the game from getting too crazy, getting out of hand, and they definitely did that. I thought Reece Nelson is probably man of the match for Arsenal, I would say. Eddie Nketiah, other than his goal, was not very good. He gave the ball away a whole bunch of times. You don't want to see that. But I think as far as who took their chance to maybe put in a good performance, I would say Reece Nelson. He was definitely going at his defender. He was trying to get shots away, trying to get crosses away, definitely trying to advance the ball every time he got on it. And there's always been this debate this season about who's going to back up Saka, and maybe do we need to improve on Reece? And I think that he's come out and shown that he can definitely work. He can definitely put in a shift, put in a performance. I thought that he was probably the most energetic of the people I was looking at to have a performance to show Arteta that maybe they do deserve some minutes in the first team. I think Trossard was kind of okay. Havertz was kind of okay, but I get it. Again, it's all with the caveat that the mentality, is not going to be there, of course, because it's the game that has already doesn't mean anything. We've already qualified top of the group. So the intensity was never going to be there. But I thought that we could have put it on him a little bit more, but it was definitely a very, very controlled performance. Jorginho definitely tried to slow it up every time he got on the ball, and again, that's okay. It definitely shows that they know what the plan is and what the vision is, no matter who comes into the team. Speaking of, I thought it was good to see Mo Elneny get some minutes. I thought that maybe he got ran past a couple of times in that midfield, but PSV do have some quick players, so I thought they were decent as well. To be honest with you, I thought that they tried to pass it around and did so a number of times and looked decent. The possession's 42-58 in Arsenal's favor, but they had 17 shots. We only had 12. That's all right. I think that they played decently, and it was a pretty even game. So the 1-1 definitely makes sense. But good to see some people getting some minutes. Not sure that Elneny is going to get a whole lot more minutes. I thought Cedric was decent, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Cedric at all, but he comes in, has an okay performance. I think it was interesting to see Declan Rice at center back. Just more evidence of his versatility, of the fact that he's an absolute monster. No matter what you need him to do, he's like, yeah, I got it. I can play the Saliba role. I can be Willie Saliba for a few minutes. And I thought he was decent, and I didn't expect anything less from Declan Rice, to be honest with you. So, again, happy that he made it through unscathed as well. I think when Martin came in, he also had the mindset to just keep it calm, keep it collected, make sure nothing got too crazy. And so all in all, I think that the fact that we had to get through this 90 minutes and had to play this game, we saw it out well. Definitely kept control, made sure nothing got out of hand and no one got injured or anything. And I think that was the very most most important thing in the day. And if you look at the group as a whole, I think we've played well. We've played very well in the Champions League this season. Just the one loss to Lens, and today's draw doesn't mean anything. The other 4 games, we were superb. We were superb. Maybe the Sevilla game, they kind of were awful. So it was not. That's the Sevilla away game. They were very bad, so it doesn't really matter. But I thought we were good in that game as well. So definitely did enough to top the group. You love to see that. And that means obviously we can't play PSV. We won't see any English teams, which is looking like it might just be Man City left. The draw is on Monday. We may or may not do a live watch along of the Champions League draw. We did it when they first did the Champions League. We might do that. So stay tuned. Get that notification bell on, and you'll know when that's coming up. We always I do post them a little bit before they come out, but also get the likes up on the video. It's PSV 1, Arsenal 1, the Champions League group stage in the book for this group. And I'm going to go watch the rest of the Champions League. So subscribe if you're new. Thanks for being here. We're on our way to 200 subscribers. Again, I do appreciate you being here, and you have a great day, and you will see me next time.